Nice close-up of a cable, Noel. Oh, and a man's legs. I don't think he was too keen on being filmed. It wasn't actually a cable, it was a pipe, and said pump man is going to put that pipe down the well. The pipe for the pump has to be unravelled to make sure it has no kinks in it. Look how long it is when stretched out to its full length. Here the hose is being fed down the well. Takes some time because it's got a long way to go, remember. 500 feet to the bottom. Now, why does this remind me of those children's party balloon hats? Maybe he's going to twist it into a poodle.
Green light is always on. Well, green light comes on when you're pumping down the well pumping.
Uh-huh.
No, we just wait. So if you want to keep it individual, it only comes down when your pump is pumping. There you go.
There you go, thank you.
Keep flowing.
Ooh, look at that. Will it make anybody else feel they need the toilet? Roy nearly got squirted then. Did you see how quickly he moved away? Wow, that's impressive. Did you see that forceful spurt? He did say that it would be quite cloudy at first, but the more we run it every day, it'll start to get cleaner and clearer.
This is a day one sample of the water from the well. Murky, murky. So I'll keep an eye on that. It needs to be run every day for 2 weeks before it'll start to clear. So I'll keep a little record, maybe every 3 or 4 days I'll fill a bottle. Hopefully it'll clear.
Here pump man is cutting the pipe at the opening of the well. In hindsight, Noel thought he cut it a bit too low, which meant he had to weld a little bit back on. Noel, that is. He had to hire a welder specially. It just kept filling up with water when it rained, and then you were getting dirty rainwater going into the well. Not good.
Bit of a cold, rainy morning this morning, but I'm going to make the first steps of trying to put the base for the manhole round the well down this morning before it fills up like a swimming pool again. So that's today's job. As I say, not the best of mornings. It's brightening up, a little bit cold. Well, that went well. Not really. Bit of a failed experiment. Just trying to beat the rain, but the rain beat me again. I'm just going to have a little play around with the well as it is. It just seems to to be sitting in a puddle all the time. I'm going to see if I can raise it. I think even if I could raise it to the top of that block, I'd be happier. It's still in a very deep hole. So I'm going to have a play with that today. Well, just quickly see what I can do. So I've raised it up. I reckon I could probably get another 6 inches of height on that pipe, which would be good. So I'll leave that there. I'll just go and cut a bit of pipe. So that's my little extension in place. Managed to raise it 6 inches. So just need a welder now. Managed to get myself a welder, which is good as well. I'll get that fired up. Petrol powered welder. The earth clamp leaves a little bit to be desired, but we'll be fine. We'll crack on now. See if we can't get this pipe welded up. So that's the welding done. It's only tacking really. I can't afford to weld it all the way around because there's a plastic pipe in there. I don't want that melting away, so tacks will be fine. So it's the wrong side of rough, I'm afraid, but for all you welders out there, I do know I'm working down in a hole. But it'll be strong. I'll get some waterproof bandage around that now, and that'll seal. And then when it comes, when I can get this hole dried out, might be able to get a pump, get that pumped out, and I can fill to where that to where the weld line is there. I can cement that in, concrete that in, and leave a channel for my overflow pipe here, which is a bit high anyway, so I'll be able to fill that right in, probably up to the first course of blocks, and then leave a channel on that side so that any surface water can flow away easily when the pipe's finished. But so far so good. I'll just get this waterproof bandage out now and get it bound up. This is the tape I'm going to use to bind the pipe. Should stop any leaks, anything getting down there. It's anti-corrosion petro tape. I've cleaned up the pipe as best I can with a wire brush, and I've wiped it down with a bit of petrol. But this is a very dirty sticky tape. So I better go and find another pair of Jill's marigolds and get to work. I have found a pair of marigolds. Unfortunately, finger end's gone out of that one, and those have gone completely, so this is going to be fun. This is the tape. So there we go, that's the well raised. A lot happier with it at that height. At least it's higher than the overflow pipe. So hopefully it should make a massive difference. I'll try and get this manhole as sealed as the best I can as well. And it should be good. It should all be good. A lot happier. I'll just show you what happens quickly with the pump. As you can see, the black arrow, I know it's hidden by the handle, but the black arrow there is up at 50 bar. When you start releasing some pressure, if you were having a shower, running a tap, running a bath, the pressure slowly drops. Should kick in again when it gets down to 30 bar. Should kick in, the pump will kick in and start building the pressure up again. There we go. And that should hold at a steady pressure then during the shower, during the tap in the house. Shut it off again, and it'll build back up to the 50 bar. Pump's running now. It's quite hard to see actually, but when it gets up to the 50 it'll click out again. That means the tank is up to pressure. There we go. So I'll just run the pump up just to make sure there's nothing silly happening. Let's have a look at that pressure gauge. That's up at 50 bar pretty much now. I think it kicks out at 50 bar. Everything should be good. Lights on. And let's see what we've got on the end of the pipe.
Noel and Peter then made a start taking the render off the back of the house. It's so ugly, that sort of pebble dash finish, and it's lovely to see it coming away and revealing the lovely stonework on the outside, which really will make a difference. That cement doesn't budge easily, but when it comes away, it'll be so much better. Look how beautiful it looks. Already you get that sense of it looking like an old Irish stone cottage nestling in a forest clearing.
Not such a great day again for the weather. It's been like this pretty much all day. Drizzle, 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 but thankfully a few inside jobs done. Have a little walk around. This wall now is pretty much all pointed up, the first metre anyway, all the way through, all the way through. Just a little bit of finishing off in the corner there, that'll get done tomorrow morning, but it's all looking good, all looking good. And in the back room we have breaking out. Grand job. I'm not taking credit for that. That was Peter's doing today. He's been sticking at that. So hopefully get round to start pointing there tomorrow. And more progress outside. Up to the shed. Duck pond's coming on well. So this is the shed, first block's down for that. There's another layer and an inside layer. Very good. And then round the back of the house, all the block work is finished round here now, up to the radon level. So they'll come and they'll fill all the inside space. Radon people will come, and then down goes the slab. It still needs another block up, but the radon needs to go down first, so bit of work to do, but it's all looking lovely in the rain. So that was today. Let's see what tomorrow brings.